Hello guys, Sold here. Today in this video we're going to be going over all the different Nitro type cars and items that are secretly references to other popular games. I cannot wait to get into this video with you guys. We got cars that are references to games like Undertale and Among Us, and we've got even some stickers that are references to games like Fortnite, so I cannot wait to get into all these references with you guys. But before I do, remember, if you enjoy my content, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it, and I'd also appreciate it if you like and share this video with a friend. And speaking of Fortnite, if you're buying anything in the Epic Games or Fortnite stores, make sure to pop in code SoldToGaming. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, like, sub, share, follow my Twitch and Twitter, which will be linked in the description. And without further ado, let's get into this video. Okay guys, to start things off, we're going to be talking about what is probably the most famous instance of a video game being referenced in Nitro type, the Mongoose SU5, which is of course a reference to Among Us, and again this is probably the most famous video game reference in the game. This car is specifically designed to look like the crewmate from Among Us, and the boosters are supposed to be designed to look like the booster on the back of the Skeld map, which is one of the most popular Among Us maps. It's basically a mix of the Skeld and an Among Us crewmate mixed together to form this car. So already the design is very similar. Even farther on design, it has a vent literally placed on the back of it, which vents are a method of transportation in Among Us, and it's played a huge role in Among Us and has become quite known to be a reference to the game. It also, if you look under the vent, it shows a Nitro type CPU with all the cords cut. The cords cut is another reference to Among Us, as there's a task that you have to re-put together these cords. Even the description is a reference to Among Us, saying that it's discovered in an advanced alien research facility. This state-of-the-art spaceship is certainly capable of handling even the most complicated of tasks. As I just said, in the game you go around completing tasks. Like, this car is one huge reference to Among Us. Even the name is an Among Us reference, as it's the Mongoose SU5. SU5 is supposed to sound like sus, which is a slang term that was popularized by the game, and mongoose can easily sound like Among Us, like Among Us, Mongoose, Among Us, Mongoose. They're very similar sounding names. Like, everything with this car is a reference to Among Us. It's kind of crazy. The next reference we have is yet another car. This one is a reference to the game Undertale, and is actually a reference that's not as well known by the community. Of course, I'm talking about the Corsa Megalodor. Jumping straight in, the pattern of this car is supposed to be a reference to a character in Undertale. It has a light blue tone with these pink two stripes over it, which is again a reference to the Undertale character, which will be shown on screen. Along with this, its name is also a reference, just like the Among Us car. This one is called the Corsa Megalodor. The Corsa is just a Nitro type brand, you can slap that out of the way. But what you want to focus on is the Megalodor, which is a mix of the Adventador and Megalovania. Those two words slapped together give you the name. The Adventador is the real life car that this car is based off of, and Megalovania is a song in Undertale that was very popularized by meme culture. Like, Undertale's pretty much known for having Megalovania in its soundtrack, and so when you're making a car based on Undertale, it kind of has to have something Megalovania in it, because that's such an iconic thing from the game. And here it is, directly in the game, the Corsa Megalodor. It has Megalovania in it. So along with its paint job referencing it and its actual name, we also got references in its description, just like the previous car. The description says it's with a high-performance engine filled with determination and grit, this car's an absolute monster on the track. The two words you want to focus on here that are references to Undertale is determination and monster. Now, I don't play Undertale that much. I pretty much know nothing about the game whatsoever, but I googled it up on the Wikipedia, And apparently Monster is a race in Undertale, and Determination is something that your character fills with. Screenshots being shown on screen right now. I don't know exactly how it works, but both the words Determination and Monster are apparently like things related to Undertale. So basically, this car is one huge reference to Undertale. However, because it's not as much as a reference as the previous car we discussed, not as many people know about it. So that's pretty cool. Comment your thoughts on it in the comments section below. Next up for video game references, inside of NitroType we have the bacon hair sticker, which is clearly a reference to Roblox. Basically, this bacon hair guy is like the default character for Roblox, or at least one of them to my knowledge, and they added this default character into NitroType as a sticker. This is very clearly a reference to Roblox. Even, I'm pretty sure the description of this sticker was oof, which is a meme that was popularized by Roblox, so it seems pretty much to me like this is 100% a reference to Roblox. I don't like Roblox that much, but I mean, if you're into Roblox, I'm sure you guys can pick up this sticker. Next up, we have a reference to Fortnite, and that is the #1 sticker. Some people don't consider this to be a reference to Fortnite, as a #1 could mean like a million other things besides the iconic #1 Victory Royale. However, I do think it is a reference to it, as it shares a very similar color palette as to the one in Fortnite, and they're both like #1s, meaning a win, and so possibly I think it's a reference to Fortnite. I know that it was at least inspired by the #1 in Fortnite, however, it may not be a direct reference to it. So at minimum, it's inspired to it. At maximum, it's like directly a reference to it. So comment your thoughts on whether it's a reference or not. I, again, personally think it is, due to the fact of how like similar it is and the fact that it was inspired by it. But I don't know, comment your thoughts on it in the comments section below. And yeah, those are all the video game references in NitroType. I know some people consider the oof and sus stickers to be video game references. However, those are really kind of just terms that were popularized by video games. So yeah, if you enjoyed, make sure to like, sub, share, follow my Twitch and Twitter, which will be linked in the description. Quick shout out to the reference when you're buying gold that says at least it's not Fortnite and Minecraft, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Sold out.